It's ready. rslinks. Alright, rslinks working. Alright, so we have two screens, so you can put the rslinks on the other screen. So now this old so this is the old Slick 500, we call it, rslogix 5000, so SLC 500. It has pre-wired. Those two cards, input 1 and output, are pre-wired here. So all the digital here, this one is wired oppositely, and all those outputs here. So you click this one to check if they are working. So everything's working here. All those buttons are working, and this is your input 4, 5, 6, and this is your input 7. All those inputs are working. So this is set, is working, and we are in program mode, so you can do modification. All right, so this is ready, and it's connected again with this same type of cable, Series 5, Series RS. So all you need to do is you need to start rslinks, and rslinks use this drive called DF1. If you don't have it, you need to add it by communication and configure drive. But since we have it, so we don't need to do. So just double click it, and then make sure that can see the station. This is our station 1. It can see it. So you can do right click, properties, and then this is the drive, and then you can do right click on the drive, and then configure drive. And this is the drive is already connected. We do auto configure. You need to do auto configure, and then it's supposed to find the USB and the table as the station. Failed to do auto configure. We try again. So usually we need to know which port, which COM port. So I'm always trying on 1. I will try again. Okay, so I'm gonna try another port. Let's try 4. Unable to open source. Okay, there's no 4. So when it takes too much time, that means it's not the right one. Oh, there's no tool. After we restart the PLC, so it works. So now we're good here. We find our PLC. So now we can come and go online. So when you go online here, you can select your DF1, and then you select and then you click OK. Now, so that's the thing, is like what we're doing now, we're uploading what exists, or we need to create a new file. So when we create a new file with this Slick, it will ask you to say what is my processor. So I will say, I'm gonna say cancel. And I'm gonna say start from the beginning. I'm saying gonna click new, and then here it's gonna tell me choose your CPU. So I don't know what is my CPU, so I'm gonna select anyone, and then I'm gonna click OK. Later on, when you select your CPU, you need to add your IO cards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my IO card and channels, and then I'm gonna say open, and those are my channels, but it's not there. So as you can see in the PLC, we have a lot of channels. So now I'm gonna try to go online, and then I have to save it. I would say yes, save it. So I'm gonna call it test 1, and then I'm gonna save it. And now it's gonna do create a new file. So I'm gonna create a new file. So this is what's inside the program now. Okay, so that's why we need to smash this one. So we need to start with a new one. We don't want that. So what we need to do is we need to create a new file. So we need to create a new file, and after we create a new file, we add our rung. Then you add your new rung, you add your items. And then you link them to your IO cards. But again, we don't have IO cards. To add the IO cards, to add IO cards, so you go to double click IO configuration and it's open for. And now for you, you have to add your cards from here. Instead of going to the PLC and read your cards, you can click read IO cards. And then always select ADF1. And then we're gonna say who's active. And then select your slick, this guy, and then click OK. And then read IO configuration. And now he's gonna read them all. Confirm change of process, and then you find out that the process is not the same. Of course it's not, because we selected. And then I'm gonna tell them yes. Okay, change it. So now everything is ready. I have all my IO configuration here is done, and I have all my list. And as you know, we have the input cards and this output cards are the only one are configured there with the buttons. So now if we want to say I want my IO first I, I'm gonna put my first I, and then I'm gonna say my first input, and then I'm gonna select my first card input, and I'm gonna select the input number 4. Okay, and then after that I'm gonna select my output here, and the output is number 2, and I'm gonna select the output 1, or also I'm gonna select the 4, and I'm gonna verify it if it's correct. Now it's correct. I don't have any more error. Now I will do download or go online. So now I'm gonna do download. Now to do download, they ask me to save it, so I'm gonna save this one, test2. And we're gonna download the program, and the program, if it's supposed to be on program side, and the button here is still on run, so I'm gonna put it on program, and I'm gonna click yes, download, and it's gonna start downloading. So there is warning, lost communication, current channel. I'm gonna tell him don't apply because I don't care about this channel. Do you wanna go online? Before I say yes, I'm gonna put it here to run, and I'm gonna say yes. So now I'm running online. Now I'm gonna go click this button number 4. Button number 4 here, and then it's gonna light up my light number 4. And if you check in the program, when you click the button 4, it's become green active. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do on Sunday.